What does a young bird say when he visits your house on Halloween? Trick or tweet? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Congratulations on making it successfully to the middle of the week, my friends. I'm very happy to have you here, and so many of you so early, too. Thank you for that. I appreciate your enthusiasm for the stream. Loyal to Soil is first in chat tonight, followed closely by Conga Line Monkey. Great to have you here, Loyal and Conga both. Thank you. Lucent Jelly sits nervously waiting for tonight's joke, which will he actually use? The drafting process was a battle at the writers' table tonight, my friends. Crusade Bear, welcome in. Right on time tonight. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. Conga says, I always promise myself I'll maintain eye contact, but I rarely do. I met your gaze, ancient Frownie, Conga says. Congratulations. GG, Conga. GG. That's a cute joke. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Crusade Bear. Flux, great to have you here. Reporting for duty as well. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. And MK. Today I followed you on VG Collect. All right, on. Thank you. I haven't updated my VG Collect in a long time. I need to get on top of that. I haven't even logged into it. I should use it a little bit more. I should search for some I should seek out some people to follow their collections and whatnot. Long live Konami. I'm a huge Konami fan. I Konami might make my favorite games from the 8-bit era. It's hard to decide. And to answer your question, Loyal, I'm doing well, except I slept all my day away today. I don't know how, but I slept for like 14 hours. I wasted the whole day. It was terrible. I guess I needed it though. My schedule was all thrown off because I had to stay up. Like normally I go to bed right after the stream, but because I had that dentist appointment the other day, I just stayed up and I didn't get to sleep until like noon or 1. I don't remember exactly. And now I'm all just discombobulated. Signed up and remembered that months ago you talked about it. Yeah, so if anyone's curious, VG Collect, it's not perfect, but it's a pretty good site for cataloging retro game collection. And I've got most of my collection inventoried there. For those who may be curious to check it out. All right, so 3 games tonight. Operation C is first. We're gonna do a low percent run or two, kind of get a feel for what that's like, and I think we'll probably end up doing it deathless eventually. But tonight's just gonna be the first attempts at can I make it through on low percent. I don't think it'll be that much more difficult than any percent, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to try it. After that, we're going to move over to Monster Force on the Game Boy Advance and continue our playthrough of that. I think probably finish that game up. I don't know how much content it has left, but I'm guessing like maybe 2 to 3 more worlds. And we'll round out the night by moving back to the NES for Castlevania and do yet another whip-only run. Hopefully better than before. We've got a little bit of setup to do before we can actually start playing the game. You see, I may have started something unfortunate because I got a Deathless run in Operation C the last time we played, and I was using a really bogus color palette and border. And that isn't really something that I want to become a trend, but well, it just might. We're going to run the timer until the first death just for fun, and see what it looks like. Derek Ocean, welcome in. You're just in time for the first run of the night. Here we go. Low percent. No items. I don't even want to open an item container. That's the same as dying. Well, it's not quite the same as dying, but it is. I think the game looks alright like this. I think this border and color combination go well enough together. It's not agonizing to look at. Wow. A low percent run of this is very different than the other 8-bit Contra games because by default you have a machine gun in this. So, in theory, it should be easier than either Contra or Super C, but I don't want to jinx myself. Got really scary there for a moment. Oh, it got me. Rip the run. Oh, already dead on stage 1. I had a Silent Hill Direct today. Any interesting announcements? Unless they're porting some of the old games over to the Switch, there's probably not anything that I'm going to be interested in. Three new games and a new movie with the original director? We'll see. That sounds like a lot to promise. Silent Hill 2 remake and 2 new games. Remakes everywhere. I'm beyond hyped. Right on. I don't know why that took so long to destroy. My default weapon doesn't have the range it needs to take that guy out, but I guess he can't reach me, so... Bought 2 Silent Hill games for the 360 tonight. Not the cheapest, but worth it. Yeah, I'm much more likely to buy an older Silent Hill game than a new one, though. They're pretty pricey, so. Even then, I don't think they're going to be anything I add to my collection in the near future. One was like $21. No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. The other one was about 50. Yeah, even that's not really the end of the world. For a quality retro game, I'm generally, I'm generally okay paying up to a new price on a used retro game if it's a good game. Of course I want to get them as cheap as possible, but I'm just saying, like, if I really have to, I'm happy to pay, well, not happy, but, willing to pay up to about $60 for a retro game that's high quality with a substantial amount of content. If I have to. But I really don't like going beyond new prices for used games. I think around $70 or so is the most I've ever paid for a game. And once they get beyond $100, they might as well not exist anymore. Because I'm not gonna pay that much for a game. Unless it were the last copy of Super Ghouls and Ghosts on Earth, I wouldn't pay that much for a game. Ooh, I almost opened that power up. Oh, here comes Jelly with my coffee and snacks. Let me just pause a moment, my friends. Be right back with you. All right, now the stream can really begin. I've got some fresh coffee, some apple slices, and some cheese. Thank you, Jelly. I'm a massive fan, so it's worth it. There's way more pricey games. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not at all implying you've made an unwise decision, Derek. No, I've come back from getting my snacks and everything has fallen apart. 2 deaths. Back to back. I think this boss might actually be the hardest part of the game for me. I seem to struggle a lot here. I love a good cheese, Conga says. Oh yeah, this cheese I have, it's made somewhere fairly local to me. And it's like a blend of Parmesan and Gouda. And they dip it in a dark red wine, so it builds this like crust around the outside. It's wonderful. It's very sweet. I think it especially it goes real well with my coffee, going back and forth between the sweet and bitter flavors. Smoked Gouda is my favorite. That's some good stuff. I stand by my decisions, Derek says. Believe me, I have definitely spent more money on much more foolish items. And it's good if there's like I say, if there's a retro game that you really want, there's really no sense in holding off on it. If you can afford it, then get it as soon as you can, because the prices are only ever going to increase. Whether or not it's right is too late. I can't have anything dairy, Crusade Bear says. I really feel for you. Wow. Wow, I don't know that the laser's ever gotten me like that down here. Maybe I was just sloppy and positioned myself poorly. Maybe it wasn't the laser, maybe it was me. Well, that's rough. That's rough. I've died once on stage 1, none on stage 2, twice on stage 3, and once on stage 4. The stage 4, that death there at the end, I think that was kind of a little bit of an anomaly. Oh yeah, I never see video games outside of a dedicated media or video game store. No! That's as bad as a death. Rough spot there. I have a couple places that sell retro. There are a couple in, not really near me, but there are a couple within driving distance if I'm willing to kind of make a day of it. So I don't do a whole lot of shopping that often. Sometimes I look around for stuff online, but I don't know. I'm very rarely, like, actively adding to my collection. Yeah, we've played Silent Hill 1 and 2. With the recent exception of plug-and-plays. I bought a couple terrible-looking plug-and-play things at the thrift store. They're good. They're good. I'd play them again. I don't like any of the parts where you have to wander around outside in the city in the dark. The combat's terrible, but I like walking around and solving the puzzles. I don't count the terrible combat against the game, by the way. It's a horror game. The combat's supposed to be terrible. But no, I liked them. I'd play them. I'd probably play them again. I'd definitely play Silent Hill 1 again because I seem to have missed a lot of the game. I got a bad ending. So I want to play it again and explore more next time. See if I can improve that. But yeah, they're good. They're fun. I think I probably like Silent Hill more than 2. Silent Hill 1 more than 2, personally. But I don't know. It's been a while since I've played either. I feel like I have... I feel like I have fonder memories of the first one. Yeah, I know people really love Silent Hill 2. I didn't dislike it, but I think I had more fun with the first one. I got so lost in Silent Hill 2 really early on. And whether or not I'm going to play past 2, I would like to, but I don't know. It depends if I can find any of the other games for reasonable prices. I might play some of the other ones some days, or if they get a, you know, or if they get a re-release or something that I could pick up. I'd like to check them out someday, but I'm not in a hurry. Well, we did low percent. We got a 1cc. It wasn't anywhere near deathless, but a 1cc isn't bad. Thank you for the GG Conga, and welcome in, cows. We just got a 1cc and low percent Super C. I think we'll make another run. I died 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 times. I'm counting the item spawn as a half death. Yeah, I have Silent Hill 2 on the PlayStation 2. Okay. The death on stage 1 and the death on stage 4, I think that those were kind of flukes that should be easy-ish to avoid. Stage 3, I don't know, that boss is pretty tough. And stage 5, I don't really remember how I died. It was pretty early in the stage. I'm not allowed to select this option. It's forbidden to me. There we go. Let's go with a just very stark black and white approach this time. The Xbox One has an extra sequence. Maybe that would be worth checking out someday. I don't know. Even if it has bonus content, I'm much more likely to buy a new game than I am to duplicate something. It looks so crisp and clean and black and white. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting around to playing any PS5 games. Probably for another 20 or 30 years. I have to wait for them to become retro first. I have to wait for them to become obsolete. Whoa, what a scary experience that was. All right, I think we're just gonna reset. I'm not gonna accept a stage 1 death. I don't know why it forgets my border when I reset, though. It's very obnoxious. Yeah, we might do 3 or 4 someday, but again, I wouldn't hold my breath for it. It's probably going to be way down the line. All right. From the top. You have to wait so long on the title screen. I mean, I guess I don't, but I like to let the full title appear. What's causing trouble for me with the stage 1 boss? I keep getting killed by those missiles because I'm pushing really hard to take the boss out in one cycle. And I'm putting myself in danger because of it. So I really like that city skyline in the background in this game, but I will say in the black and white color palette, it doesn't look as good as it does in some of the others. Very scary. Nice. Stage 1 complete. Playing this on low percent does not feel dramatically different from playing it any percent. At least not in the same way the other games did. When I cut the items out of my life in Contra and Super C, it felt like I was playing a completely different game. Again, I think having the default weapon be machine gun is really the reason there. Well, I died. That's disappointing and frustrating. Died twice. Nice. Now I'm annoyed. What? I heard the pause noise. Why did it not pause? Super unfortunate stage 2. I just have to shake my head at that. I don't know why it was so annoying this time and had to keep killing me like that. The enemies don't usually spawn in that low on the screen. The enemies that come in behind me, I'm used to them spawning a quarter of the way down from the top left. Not 3/4 of the way down from the top left. I think they spawn in relation to where I stand, and I'm not standing where I normally do, since I don't have the spread gun. I thought I was gonna miss that jump. It's kind of weird when you fight that guy, like, he's got these things hanging off either side of his face, and when you defeat him, one of the things explodes on one side, but like you would think that the point was you had to explode both of the things on each side of his face to defeat him, but nope. It's an either-or situation. I don't know, it's just odd. No! Rip. Ah, I'm at 2.5 deaths. Alright, well at least I didn't die to this boss this time. very sad. The thought was I was supposed to do better on the second run than the first, not worse, but... here we are. I'm doing so much worse. Okay, I didn't get any bogus lasers this time, though. Sparrow, welcome in. Happy Thursday, Sparrow. I hope you're doing well today, friend. Happy Thursday. Wish it were Friday. Just have to hang in there. Just have to hang in there a few more hours. $24 at the most. Next week, because then I'm off to Hungary shortly thereafter. Another trip, right on. I hope it goes wonderfully for you, my friend. Terrible. That was terrible. No. That's very upsetting. Pally, welcome in. It's good to see you. You've come in to a moment full of anguish. Thank you for the hydration. There for a month. Excellent. A whole month. Been lurking, was putting clothes away. Right on. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for the lurk. It's been a very, very long time since I've been away from home for a month. That was awful. I died in 2 ways at the same time. I got real lucky there with that jump. Is there any better time for viewing a stream than when you're doing your chores? I'll use it to make all mine fly by. Hey. I'm unhappy. The first run went so smoothly, and then this one is just garbage. This boss is so easy. It took me so long to understand how easy this boss truly is. Alright, that run made me sad, but I think we'll do one more. And then we'll move on to Monster Force. I left myself muted. I said we'll go with this, and then I said, oh, but I have to reset it anyway. It's a good victory tune. It makes me feel victorious. Music is a jam, Sparrow says. It's a good tune. It's a good reward for beating the game. Sonata number 8. Good to see you, Sonata. Welcome in. We're just practicing some Operation C. Practicing low percent Operation C. Gonna eventually complete it deathless someday. Had a really good first run. Had a much worse second run, and we're going to do a third and final one for the night here in just a moment. What's low percent? No items. Just the standard default weapon, and don't collect any of the items. And I'm going so far as to say don't even spawn any of the items. It's actually not that difficult for Operation C. I think because your default gun is the machine gun instead of the pea shooter. The pea shooter doesn't exist in this game. So I think it'll be easier than Contra or Super C were. Actual hardware, Super Game Boy, right on. Yeah, that's what we do. I particularly like to do original hardware for as much as I possibly can. Haven't played this in like 30 years. Think it'll come back when I see you playing this? Right on. I hope it reawakens all of your fond memories. Used to play this in English class? How appropriate. The main characters, the two Contra guys, they're named after William Shakespeare. We're gonna do a Contra marathon next year on Shakespeare's birthday. Because of it. I had no idea. I mean, to be clear, I don't think they're actually... I don't think it's actually on purpose. I think it's an accident. But I still love it. But yeah, they're named Bill and Lance. William, Bill, Shakespeare, Lance. It's perfect. It's headcanon now. Too late. All right. I'm only hitting reset if I die on stage 1, which I just did. Wow. I'm off to a rough start. Individually, I've done stages 1 and 2 deathless so far. I've come close in 3 and 4. Remember, I used to play this and some TMNT games, specifically in English class. I probably haven't played the TMNT game you're talking about. I don't think I've ever played one on the Game Boy. I own a Turtles game on the Game Boy, but I've never played it yet. Some night we'll do it, but just hasn't occurred yet. And I didn't really play Game Boy in school hardly ever. That I can remember. Maybe Pokemon a little bit. Pokemon Blue. Fall of the Foot Clan. I think that's the one I have. That title sounds familiar. These gunboats are pretty easy, but you really want to get them on their way in. They're much harder if you don't. If I can complete the game with no items, if I can get a deathless run with no items, We're going to follow that up as usual. We're going to follow it up with all items run. I'm always wrong when I speculate on relative difficulty, but I will say I think the all items run will be not that bad because there aren't as many items in the game. There are fewer opportunities to miss things. So many unarmed guys just rushing a guy with a machine gun. Yeah. I think they're aliens disguised as human soldiers, right? So maybe they just haven't gained a proper grasp of Earth weaponry. Because actually, I think if you look closely, I think they are actually holding guns. They just don't have any ammo. I guess I can just stand here and grind a million extra lives because that guy's never going to stop spawning. Alright, this thing ruined me just a moment ago on our last run. It wasn't bad on the first run. The first run I actually cleared the whole level deathless. But for whatever reason... There we go. Oh. No! Oh, rip. See, that's a failure. I opened an item. .5 deaths. All these rules, I'm just making these up for myself. But yeah, I count it even if I don't collect it. I think it's in the spirit of the project to say, you know, if I'm doing a no item run, I don't even want to see an item. You know, like, I don't know what the official speedrunning rules are or anything like that. I just do things my own way. And I borrow some of the terminology. I mean, I'm not misusing it, right? So far as I understand, low percent in speedrunning generally means collect no or minimal items. But yeah, I like that. I like that. Add that little extra stipulation on top. No spawning items. Forgot about this guy up here. Whenever my cats are walking around on a countertop or a table upstairs and they jump down onto the floor, it makes such a loud crashing noise. It sounds like someone dropped a bowling ball in my house. I guess a cat is as heavy as a light bowling ball. You heard Khaki knock stuff over just now? That's Mr. Pants, always causing trouble. You remember that boss? The boss, that's the first time I've died there tonight. I might have been... I haven't been doing a very good job keeping track. I think that's the first real death of the run. I'm at 1.5 deaths. 2.5 deaths. Gross. Deathless up to there. What a shame. We'll get it. Where'd this confidence come from? How dare I say we'll get it? I'm just dying more and more. I disagree with that one. Yeah, the shoulder guns. That's what makes this boss so hard, is those shoulder guns. If you step on them, it kills you. Why are you shooting at this sentient pie? Hey, we've got a rule in my house, cows. If any dessert foods become sentient, we fire on them. No questions asked. We fire immediately. You know what? I respect that house rule. Good rule of thumb. Now, fortunately, we've only had to enforce it about 7 or 8 times. That boss is super super easy, excuse me. You know, I don't necessarily like all the bosses in this game, but I think all the stages are pretty good. I don't exactly like all of these aliens coming out of the tubes as I'm trying to climb up, but I can't really say that they're bad. The elevator section is a little bogus. I think the worst part of the game is the stage 3 boss. I kind of feel like just like that boss is like, maybe it's too big. For this game. I got so lucky there. How did that guy not step on me? I don't remember if there's another power-up up here. There is not. Okay, good. That was amazing. How are in the game would you say this? Oh, how far in the game would I say this is? This is the last stage. There's only 5 levels. But this is our third, this is our third time playing through it tonight. No worries. That guy didn't want to trip over me. Well, I appreciate it. This is probably the best boss in the game, the final boss here. He's not very hard. But the fight is athletic enough to sort of keep you on your toes and engaged. Right? It's not like the spider where you just stand in one place the whole time. He does change up his attack. You know, halfway through. And there's nothing about it that's like really frustrating or, annoying like the stage 3 boss. It took me an embarrassingly long time to learn his pattern, though. Makes sense why I haven't noticed. I've been on the phone for an hour and a half. Not fun. I'm finally here now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Loyal. I play some 18-wheeler on the Dreamcast. Right on. I hope you have fun with that. He was on the phone with Soil, and he was too loyal to hang up, Kaga says. I don't know. I find that anytime I have to be on the phone for anywhere near that length of time, it's usually not a pleasant situation. Guess I never made it this far. That's the game. Alright, wasn't super pretty. We got 2 1cc's and one trash run. But I think that's a good I think that's a good amount of practice for tonight. Thank you for the GG Sonata. Thank you for the trophies, cows. One CC is still good, very impressive. Thank you. It's all it's not, especially considering my first low percent attempt was a 1cc. GG, thank you for the GG, Loyal. Thank you. We'll play more Operation C on Friday night. Probably do 3 more runs then. And we'll see. Hopefully we'll get better at it. But we've got other business to attend to tonight, so we're going to switch over. Move along to the Game Boy Advance for a little while and continue our playthrough of Monster Force. Kind of an underwhelming game. But we should see it. We should see it all the way through. So that's what we're going to try and do tonight, is hopefully finish it up. So just stand by a moment, my friends. Let me switch consoles. Be right back with you.